never like son. My little man, you think it's coming? Coming, you think it's coming?
Mic check. What's up, son?
Hello, Father.
We in here podcasting today. See what's on my son mind.
I can put one of these in, right? I don't gotta do.
Yeah, you don't gotta have on both of them. Just get comfortable, man. Get ready to talk some spit. This here's some fine dragon piss I'm drinking.
Y'all find out what that means very soon.
Apple juice. That's what it means. I'm with my son. Some Cognac boys, we get towed down. Shout out to Ron and Don. Everybody who's supporting. Go on Anchor, Spotify, and go click and listen. I just need a couple of people to go subscribe and show love over there. Throw a thumbs up on Anchor.fm or either Spotify. Whichever one's convenient and easier for you, but Anchor.fm, follow the Cognac Boys podcast. This right here, been one hell of a production day. Me and my son been hanging out, ripping and running today. We done shot, like four, 5 skits, and now we podcasting. So what was it like working with your dad today, son?
It was interesting, compared to like working with people at my school and then working with you. It's a different process, you're definitely working way harder than people do normally at school.
Who work harder, me?
No, yeah, you work harder than people at my school.
Oh, thank you, son. Hey, I didn't pay him to say that.
But it's like, the people at my school, they work hard too. It's like some people work hard and some people don't as much. So it's like being able to be in like two different
elements of this production thing. And see, what I'm teaching you today and instilling is is the hustle. Also learning the know-how hands-on. You know what I'm saying? From my $7,000 camera to working the iPhones to my $2,500 board that records the audio of us talking, and the sounds and all this good stuff. They probably can't hear them at home, but we can hear them in the headphones. You know what I'm saying? That good stuff. I knew you would like that one. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of them in here. We make Hollywood. You see, I edit. We shot you in one of my skits, the news skit, real nightly news, as we'll say on here. But if anybody who know me, you know what that news means. Thank you. Hey, look, appreciate the love you're showing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just showing my son the buttons and how when you work a podcast, when somebody say something funny, all that good stuff. We got a lot of good buttons in here. Yeah, when it's not funny. When you got a beautiful girl on here, you interviewing them, you play that, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, man. But today, I just wanted to kick it with my son because he called me the other day and he was talking about, we shooting a Waffle House skit and we went back and forth with ideas. And it was amazing to me how his little brain was working. Well, you're a young adult there. His brain was working like as far as like I never taught him comedy or even forced it on him. I did stand up and I selfishly did it and didn't really tell him what I was doing. He knew my profession and I entertained the world. I was on TV before he was born and he got to see some of my old videos. You ever see my stand up on that? Well, you've been at some of my shows too, right?
Have I?
Well, you was little then, but you ain't know no good. But this is a cool dude. This is my son Damani of the Davis Inc. Awesome guy. The other half couldn't be here, little K. She's touring the world with the military right now. But when she do, we'll get on the podcast and talk, I'm very proud of you as a father, son. How intelligent you grew up to be. That's another side of me. The good grades that you're making. Like, honor roll student basically all through school. You know what I'm saying? That's from having family support, mother and father. That's what makes me very proud of you. And I'm happy I could be here. You know what I'm saying? I changed up my attitude, switched up my life. I just want to let you know you're the best thing ever happened to me. And moving forward, you made me see things clear. And I know making it home safe and bringing back the bread so you can do what you need to do in life, that made me a better man, I didn't want you to go out here and starve and be skinny as you are today.
I eat every day. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. God just wants me to be skinny.
You're a tall guy, man. I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? You got a mustache now, just like his mama. I love you, boy. That's my son, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a big moment to me, and it's very fun, and it's a beautiful moment to be able to share my platform with the younger version of me. You know what I'm saying? Kids are a beautiful thing, and I'm so glad I didn't abort this little guy. I didn't abort mission. I held it in the air, baby. Ah! but you made me a better version of myself, and I want to thank you for that. You know, it's an honor and a pleasure to be working with you today. You know.
Yeah, it was. You know? It was a good experience. It was a great experience.
Did you learn a lot today?
Yeah, I did. I learned a lot. Yeah.
And there's so much more to learn. You know what I'm saying? Did I ever give you the book Think and Grow Rich by Dennis Kimber and Napoleon Hill? It was a life changer for me. That's how I got into all this production.
You gave me a lot of books, but I don't know if you gave me that one.
Well, we're gonna get you one for Christmas. Think and Grow Rich from Napoleon Hill. That's a good insider to the drive and determination of what you're doing. Everything in it ain't no crystal stairway, as I should say. Like, you know, people will always see the finished work. They don't know the blood, sweat, and tears of production. The proper planning of what me and you was doing last night. We started talking last night about some skits we were gonna shoot. What's the name? Which is my new skit is soon to go viral. It's doing a lot of numbers now. I'm very thankful for the people, you know. Hats off. Shout out to everybody who reposted me. Cleon, Leonard Oops, you know what I'm saying? People like that. Senator P, you know, a lot of people showing love on Instagram. Ratchet People Meet. So I'm very thankful. Check out the Facebook King of Skits. That's where you'll see a lot of the new skits and stuff, and that's what I'm gonna be doing. You know, that's a part of the Davis Inc. umbrella. So you got into doing skits. Tell me about that Waffle House skit, son.
Oh, so I mean, we had a lot of ideas for what we wanted to do, and it was a really big group. So it was like, usually the group's supposed to be 5 people, and we managed to convince our teacher to let us do 8. But there was also like a little like a deal we had with the teacher that if it didn't get like an A, he would pick our project for like the rest of the school year.
Yeah, what?
He would pick our projects for the rest of the school year, like what we had to do and stuff. I think he forgot. So, but like,
what did you get on the project?
He didn't grade it yet.
Oh, okay. So how funny was it? Gotta believe in whatever you're doing, son. But 10 minutes is a long time.
Yeah, 10 minutes was long. Yeah, so people, it's like one person said it was a little dragged out. It was like a little bit long, yeah. Like 10 minutes, I don't think anybody was expecting 10 minutes.
Yeah, and you're a pretty funny guy, so I know you could do it in 3 to 5. You're great at punching up. Like when me and you was going back and forth with the skits and stuff, you was giving me one-liners, and like, I used a lot of them because you're funny. If it make me laugh, I know it's gonna make the world laugh. You know, that was very just awesome of you. You know what I'm saying? To see your little mind working, a clear young mind. So like what you're looking at is the innocence of me right now. You know, so you know, I want you to do all of this one day. Podcast, produce all that. You know, if you choose to go to college and do all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? You always got this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cameras, all that. You got access to the studio too, you know. But you know, I'm just proud of you, man. What was some of the funny stuff in that Waffle House skit?
So, we had so for like one of the first scenes, we had a guy in like the background who was sleeping, and we had the manager of the video like see the guy, and he was like, "Wait, who are you?" And he walked up to him and was like, "Hey, what are you doing in here?" And he was like, "Oh, I've been waiting for my waffle since like last week."
That's pretty funny.
So then what we did was the manager guy of the video, he turned around to one of the other workers who only speak Spanish and
like it already,
and gave him like a bag of just like something we got from lunch. It was like a bag of like some dry sandwich and like some goldfish, pretzels, something. We just gave him the bag and then he got kicked out.
The Mexican? Or the dude?
The dude who was sleeping. The dude who was
been sleeping Waffle House rent free for 2 weeks. That's funny.
And then they kicked him out.
So when you was writing this skit, did you do the disgruntled cook? You know what I'm saying? The disgruntled cook, because any cook that work at the Waffle House is a genius. People yelling orders it from you from every angle, and you got to remember that and make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
What about the ugly little waitresses? Did you do that?
No.
And you should have put Tootsie Rolls in everybody's mouth. Ain't nobody at Waffle House got teeth. Teeth is something they don't use. You want to get hired at the Waffle House? They say stuff like quaffle. You want quaffle?
Yeah.
Let me get a tubber on two.
I think it would have been good if we had like a lot more props, because then we could have like had like everything like burnt or something.
Yeah, you should have told me, man. I would have went to Waffle House and got you everything you needed. That's a part of teamwork and production, man. You need a team around you that's going to move, and like when you have great ideas, people that can think like you without you even had to tell them sometimes. That's a great team too. You know what I'm saying? A alike, B alike, C alike. You know what I'm saying? So like you like somebody would have went and got Waffle House napkins.
Well, we did some of that. Like I got a bunch of like Tupperware, like the to-go boxes and stuff.
Oh, you had those?
Yeah, so we used that. There was like a scene where I like knocked it over on accident, and then like the manager was like, "Bro, come on, man, why'd you do that?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, please don't fire me."
Did you work at the Waffle House?
Yeah, I was working there.
What was you on there? What character?
I was one of the cooks too. It was like the first few scenes was like me being like the new worker, and then like me kind of like mixing in with like all the other workers who were working there. Yeah, It was like the first day of shooting, it did not go as planned, because like two of the people who were gone, two people who were supposed to be in it who had like somewhat important roles were like gone. So then we had to like switch it around a little bit. So I was like the main new worker.
Pretty much extensive for a skit, like for all y'all.
Yeah, it was a lot.
At the same time, yeah. But now you know how to slow down your production, make it a little smaller and conducive. Punchlines, instant. If you want to keep people's attention. Was you aiming for funny, or you was just doing it because it was a class project?
No, we were definitely aiming for funny, but like I knew we couldn't make it too funny or like try too hard, because then it wouldn't be funny at all. So we had to like throw like increments of funny in there, and then like some seriousness.
You're on your way to greatness, man. Look at you, wrote his first comedy skit, The Waffle House. I call it the Awful House. The best place to eat after hours when you're drunk and you really can't taste it. You just know you got food on your stomach. And get ready for a nice bowel movement in the morning. It's gonna do all that, and your stomach gonna be beatboxing all night. And your butthole gonna be like, you think that's a dream? I think I'm about to let it go. Man, my awesome son in the podcast studio today with me, man. Ain't this? Hey, let me tell you something. Keep living life to the fullest is a great thing, man. Look at this. The generation, just 2 generations right here.
Look at God.
Hey, look at him. And tell you, he works some miracles and some beautiful things, man. That's why we're in this lovely old podcast studio, green screen, aka Little Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? These good mics. You know, you ain't really got to talking to them. They catching everything. So you good. No, you tall. So if you need it up there, that's what they for. Adjust it to your liking, but make sure the people can see your face. You know what I'm saying?
They can.
Yeah, that's what we want to make sure the people can see your face, man. Shout out to all the people. Shout out to my boy Bobby Express, man. Thank you for making it happen and believing in me, man. We got tons of skits coming. This year, ain't no days off, man. We just want to keep piling the funny on you. I don't care if it's reels, and we doing production. Shout out to Lil James, working hard over there, Lil James Tucker. Y'all go get his book, support him in what he doing out here, because he grinding with us. Pam, Rhonda, Don, my man General, all the new music. A lot of great people that stopped doing work with us, man. Shout out to my boy. Came down from goddamn Cincinnati, Ohio. Show love, man. Jay Brock. All the stand-up stages we hitting in the city. Y'all catch us soon in these nightclubs all over the jump. Shout out Uptown Comedy Corner, Atlanta Comedy Theater, Prime Real Estate Comedy Clubs down here, man. You know, like. Speaking of that, son, how is it to have a father as a comedian?
It's great, because you know
the goods and the bads. I want to know. I want the people to know what it's like to have a father as an entertainer.
Well, I mean, it's good because like you know you funny. You always say something funny, and like you know how to lighten up a mood.
Thank you.
I mean, I guess there's not any really bads except like you know like saying something that's like not funny. And then
I remember your first funny joke that pissed me off. You told me my edge up looked like a PlayStation controller. I had to laugh because it was funny, but I was like, this little dude got me.
No, you didn't have to laugh.
Unbeknownst.
It was funny.
Yeah, it was a kind of like a little joke to my soul. I was like, so he got it. But Danielson, I will not tell you got it. Well, you know? How about you turn that PlayStation off? How about that?
And now
Good
you don't,
job,
you don't
boy.
got that job. You just bald now. So like,
Yeah, I'm straight bowling.
now you got the beard going.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to Haircut Prism. My man, AKA Mr. Amazing. He made it happen. He put me in the game, you know what I'm saying? He filled in the missing spots on the beard, so I'm looking good, you know. But let me tell you something about, what is it, temporary beard? It fades away when you go to sleep.
As soon as you hit that pillow, it's gone.
Poof.
Pillow start eating it.
There goes the house. Poof. There goes the car. Poof. There goes the beard. But hey, man, it's an honor and a pleasure. Like, you know, seeing you as a young entrepreneur yourself coming up, you know, and start your business when you turn 18, correct? You production, whatever you want, whatever kind of business you choose to start, I trust your judgment. You know what I'm saying? You want your own business one day, right? You're like you're a true businessman. You're sharp. You look like you can tell a lot of people what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
You don't have to be scared, man. When you the boss, you tell people what to do. You hear me? And when people don't do what you do, you get them out your cipher because they ain't a part of your team. I'm telling you that early. You know what I'm saying? Because you shouldn't have to do a full man job when it's just one of you. You know? Yeah, you're a great person, man. Doing your thing. I saw you got on the set and you automatically, you just jumped into it. Like,
Yeah.
it's just awesome to watch you work too, man. And you funny, man. From your little character, you play Slim Draws, the weatherman, aka the kid. I ain't gonna leave it out, man. You know, this guy's like a little natural. I'm very proud of him. Have him on set with me today, man. But you got in there, you even grabbed the slate. Most people don't know about the slate. The slate is for you to slate each scene. So when you're editing, you know where to go back to pick a scene that was good for the skit or the movie or whatever you were shooting at that time. And you grabbed it. It was like the news, take one, clack, and you clicked it. And then looked in the camera, which is funny too. I ain't tell you. You looked in the camera, got your camera.
I had to. I feel like I had to. I mean, I'm on set recording. I feel like I had to.
Hey man, do it. Still every moment. Always remember that camera is your friend. That's why you got it in your hand nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
With my phone.
Put it on 4K, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure it already is.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever,
So
whatever's best.
But you got to learn how to edit in reels. You got a TikTok,
No.
Instagram,
Yeah.
Facebook.
No.
Okay.
I feel like Facebook's for like older people.
Okay.
No offense to any older people that
I
watch.
see how they feel. Facebook for everybody, man. You never know what's gonna take you and make you go viral. You know, you a fan of Country Wayne?
Huh?
You a fan of Country Wayne's? Country Wayne? Did you see the skits? Remember the skits I was sending you? Because shout out to Country Wayne for letting the comedians coming up, especially myself, use this platform. Shout out to Chase the Film, man. We got a lot of skits. I play a DJ in the skits from over there, shooting with Chase Club Rain right here in Atlanta. Shout out to Raheem Hope for making that happen, man. Called me up one day. I'm thinking we just gonna shoot a regular skit, and next thing you know, Country Wayne pushing our joint out there like a record label. You know what I'm saying? So we got nationwide exposure, 10 and 20,000, 200,000, 250,000. Like the videos going crazy with the numbers. And there's also, let me tell you something. Working with great people is spill over into your cup. A lot more people got eyes on me now. You know what I'm saying? Comedian Fredo Davis. I changed my name. Did you know people used to call me Food Stamp?
Yes, I did. And some people in my family still call you Food Stamp.
Yeah, they do. And they don't say your dad. They say Food Stamp.
Yeah, they say Food Stamp.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy, right? Yeah, I had a long grinding couple of years with that name, you know?
Where'd you get Food Stamp from?
It really stood for Fredo Davis, smart, talented, magnificent person. I broke it down. You know what I'm saying? But Food Stamp is like, I was just somebody that was good in every hood. I could go in and everywhere and make people laugh. And like food stamps, they ain't really accepted everywhere, but they're accepted in your local stores, you know. You know, and food stamps, people didn't understand the true value of what a food stamp was until they got them. Didn't want to spend their real money for groceries, you understand? So it's like a big ass food coupon. Excuse my French, son.
It's okay.
Yeah, that wasn't French at all. You're an awesome guy, man. So you played sports. I got your video. Remember that time I had to come coach you? They had you out there in some shacks. You slid all the way down the court. I had to go back and go buy you some Nikes. You know what I'm saying? You remember that?
Yeah.
I was like, why is my son slipping? Oh, I saw the shacks. It looked like Jordan with his stomach hurting on the shoe. I was like, what the hell are those? Yeah,
The Shaq.
So what I did was, when I brought up some Nikes with some grip, and I always tell them wipe the bottom of your shoes before you go on the court, because you're going to pick up a lot of dust depending on your type of shoe and you're out there balling. But listen to me. I told them, look, show your arm span, show your wingspan on the camera. You see how long his arms are, like the Jordan poster? Like, I said, yo, use your arms, man. These kids got little arms, like alligator arms. You could reach around and take the ball every time. He did it, came down court. He was surprised. He was running down, amped up, and shot it, and hit it. I was like, what? Look at my boy. I was so proud of you. I sent you that video, too.
Yep.
I always send it to you all the time.
Still got it somewhere. It's like the worst quality ever, but, you know.
I don't even know what kind of phone that was. It probably was an Android, a flip. I don't know, but we got it. We got it recorded. That's what counts. And whenever the day comes, we can get that video revamped and bring it to where you can see it clear. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Because one thing about it, we is into production. This is Davis Inc., man. We here to stay. We here to move forward and show progression, and we bring people visions to life. That's what. It's not just about us and what we're doing. We do photo shoots. Shout out to my man Flip, taking them new hot photos and stuff for the crew, man. Appreciate you, Flip. Flip Video Guy Sterling, revamping, stop through, show me love. We got a new comedy project coming out. Might shoot it to Tubi. It might be bigger than Tubi. You know what I'm saying? But I'm showcasing a lot of comedians. I hosted one hell of a show, Cognac Boys and Friends, where you'll see some of the podcasts in our first movie, because we got the power to do it. Make sure y'all go on Spotify, Anchor.fm. Go show love. If you want to give a donation, Anchor.fm, Cognac Boys Podcast, man. Show us some love. Put us where we need to be in life. You know what I'm saying? Sock it to my pocket, in other words. Don't be stingy with it. Share it. And I will ball till I fall with it. No, I'm just playing. That ain't my style. So, Money, you're getting into the skit thing. Now that you're becoming an actor, you can add that to your repertoire. Basketball star, actor.
Something like that.
Where you want to be a comedian when you grow up?
I don't think so.
No, you just like you like a local joker. You keep your family laughing. Huh?
Yeah.
So what you want to be when you grow up, son?
I don't know. I don't really know yet, but like something to do with like the film industry and stuff. Cause like I like editing videos.
Oh, okay.
Cause yeah, it's always been like it's like easy to me, I guess.
So what do you edit with?
I use Premiere Pro when I'm like at school and stuff. That's just like that's what he gave us to use, and it's like it's real easy. I like using it. Recently I was able to like get it at home, so now I can edit videos at home just to make it more convenient, or like do whatever I need to do for any other classes.
Man, Premiere Pro is for the professional movie makers, and a lot of people edit in that. Make sure you go to YouTube. They got all kinds of videos that'll help you learn how to really become very professional at it, and you're gonna be great because you're going to Premiere Pro. I'm a Final Cut user. You know what I'm saying? We night and day already, and I use iMovie, and I use CapCut. You know what I'm saying? Those are little editing secrets for people out here that want to make their movie or your skits come to life. Good stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? There's no wrong way to do it. Just get it done. You know what I'm saying? People overthink things. Like me and him was talking about the skit, and like when we were starting to shoot, he was like overthinking. I was like, no, we're gonna shoot it like this. Let's have fun. No wrong way to do it. Just get it done. You hear me? And you take something that you learned from me today back and go shoot more skits, and put a lot of pretty girls in your skits, man. They gravitate people towards.
Yeah, we should probably do that more. But you know, high school kids, you know.
And then we'll find the prettiest girl in high school and put in your skits. Ask her, can she act? You know, start a conversation. Don't be afraid to talk to pretty girls. You know what I mean? The older you get, you're gonna learn the pretty girl secret. You know what I'm saying? Some pretty girls are ugly on the inside. You know what I'm saying? They're only pretty on the outside. So make sure you make friends and talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're pretty don't mean shit. No, I'm just playing. But no, make a lot of friends, man, and become that producer that you want. If that's what you choose to do, you know what I'm saying? The world is yours and everything in it. Get on your grind to get it, in the words of Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? But what do you like most about production?
I think it's just coming up with ideas. Like when everyone has an idea of what they want to do, it makes it way easier. And then like if it's a good idea and you really agree with it, and everyone really agrees with it, then it's like coming up with ideas for that is just like it's great. I don't know.
Yeah. So you write your stuff down, or you just freestyle it out the mind like Jay-Z?
I freestyle it off the mind like Jay-Z. But for the Waffle House skit, I wrote everything down because like there was a lot going against it, like a lot of odds and whatnot.
There's another book I want you to get to by Sid Fields called Screenplay.
youngin', like father, like son. But in the end, I hope you only turn out better than me. I hope you know I love you, youngin'.